Hello everyone, it's Lindsay, and today I'm back with another project using the May Faith Art Box from Creative Retreat. This is Remarkably Vivid. I do have an unboxing of this kit, I believe, on my channel, so I'll try to link that down below for you guys if you want to see what came in the kit for this month. I did a fun journal project for my past video. I'll link that down below. And so now I'm just kind of creatively working through the kit, and I haven't created a Faithdex card in a while. And so as I was reading through the devotional content, this set of verses, 1 John 2:15 through 16, really stood out to me. And so I decided to go ahead and just do a little Faithdex card with that verse. I like to do that with certain verses that kind of pop out at me, or certain things that I've picked up for my study that I want to have maybe to come back to, or just have, easily accessible. And so 1 John 2:15 through 16 says, "Do not love the world, nor the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the boastful pride of life is not from the Father, but it's from the world." And so I have been working really hard to try to cut out some of those worldly things that are distractions. We've cut off all streaming services. I'm careful about the books that I'm reading and all that. And I know that that might sound like over the top to some people, and I probably even years ago would have thought that was over the top, but it's kind of amazing how all that goes into influencing everything that you do, your personality, your mood. I was experiencing a lot of discontentment and envy and things like that. And I don't struggle as much with that when I'm removing some of those worldly temptations from my life. So even just accounts that I follow on Instagram, or even other people on YouTube, or, just things like that. And so I definitely wanted to create a little card just to remind myself of that anytime that I'm falling into temptation. And so again, that's 1 John 2:15 through 16. And so I've gone ahead and pulled together a few things. I do have the printable set that you can purchase in addition to the kit. I am going to use a little piece from that, but not a whole lot from the printable, just the one little piece. I already cut my Faithdex card template out here. It is 4 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches tall. And I did go ahead and round the corners. This was just some pattern paper from my stash. I like these Faithdex cards for stash busting, like this little die cut piece. This is an old Maggie Holmes piece. I don't even know what collection this was from. I just had it in my drawer, pulled it out, and thought it would be cute, kind of layered up behind this Polaroid picture. So I'm just going to add some embellishment to the front, and then I've already gone ahead and typed out my verse on the back, and it'll be a pretty simple project, but it's nice to have these out on my desk where I can flip through and look at these verses whenever I need a little pick-me-up, a little encouragement, or something like that. So let me go ahead and put you guys on fast forward, and we'll put together this Faithdex card. Okay, so this card will come together really quickly here. I'm going to go ahead and take the washi tape from this month's kit and add it to the front and back bottom of the card. This does two things. It kind of breaks up the pattern in the front and adds some interest, but it also reinforces the bottom of the card. I've never had any issues with my Faithdex cards tearing, but I like to be safe and add either a second piece of paper at the bottom or some washi tape or something just to kind of reinforce it. And then I go ahead and punch the holes using the Faithdex punch. If that's still available somewhere, I will link it down below. It's kind of hit or miss where you can get it. So if it's available still, I will have it linked down below for you guys. So I went ahead and stuck that little die cut behind the Polaroid sticker and then just trimmed off all the excess. And then now I'm going to create this little cluster. This is going to be kind of the main focal point image on the front of the card. These cards are pretty small, so you don't have to embellish too much. It goes really quick. But I do want to pop it up, so I am going to take away the stickiness on the back from the stickers. So I'm using my powder tool and just rubbing that all along the back side of the stickers. And then I can go ahead and add foam adhesive. That way I can pop it up and add some dimension. If you leave the stickiness, some of you might not have a problem, but I have dogs in my house. I'm sure dog hair would get stuck to the sticky, or dust or dirt or something. So I like to make sure that that sticky is removed if I'm going to do this where I pop it up or do something like that. So I just pulled out some of those foam dots, added them all over the back, and then I can pop that piece up. Faithdex cards, you can have dimension, interactive pieces, and, just some things that you aren't able to really do in a journaling Bible. You have a little more flexibility on an external card like this one. So I'm going to create a little title. Don't do this. I pulled the stamp backer off the stamp and I'm using it to kind of stage my title. Spoiler alert, your stickers stick to this plastic. So while it made it so that I could look through and make sure everything was lined up and was going to fit, I kind of struggled peeling the stickers off that plastic, but we made it work. So stay focused on the big picture. I want to make sure that I'm staying focused on the important stuff, not the worldly, not important stuff. I felt like there was a not balance with that bright blue between that circle at the top, the circle at the bottom. So I pulled out some old enamel stickers. These were from Creative Retreat. If they're still available, I'll link them down below for you guys. But that just brought a little pop of that bright blue over to the left side of the card just to kind of balance things out. And then I had a scrap of fabric that kind of coordinated with the kit. So I stapled that to the top, kind of like a little tab. And so I'm going to create a second little cluster up here. Again, it's really easy to kind of overdo it on the front of these cards. So I'm trying to, not add too much here. I did go through my stash and grabbed a white heart sticker to kind of cover up the back side of that staple. And that's going to be it for the front of the card. And then the back there, you can see I've already gone ahead and typed out the verses. And so I'll just add a couple more stickers just as a little bit of embellishment. You don't oftentimes see the back. Usually the front of the card is displayed in my office. So I don't spend a whole lot of time on the back. Most of the creative part goes in the front. So that's it. Super easy, super quick, great way to do some verse study. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below. Check out the description box for links to everything that I used today. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.